Hey everybody and welcome back to some more Prison Architect. Last episode, we changed the regime of all of our prisoners a little bit after messing with it quite a lot in the food grant, where we had to feed them multiple different amounts of food multiple times a day. And since the end of last episode, I've spent quite a bit of time just kind of sitting back and watching my prison and keeping an eye on the needs of my prisoners to see what's going wrong. And what I've just done before the episode started is I've changed the regime a little bit to try and fit these needs. So things like hygiene, exercise, family recreation, and freedom have all been really bad since the end of last episode and kind of since we messed with the regime for that food grant. And so what I've done is I've added a little bit more work, a little bit more yard time even. So I put more yard time in to replace the free time. So hopefully that will kind of supplement that exercise need. I've put showers first thing in the morning because although I thought that they were going to kind of go to have a shower during their free time, it turns out a lot of them just weren't. And so they were just feeling, I guess, dirty all throughout the day. Then they would shower at night, which did get rid of the hygiene demand, but then because they sleep, that instantly puts the hygiene demand way back up to red. And so it kind of didn't really work all that well. And so right now I've put a shower thing in the morning. We're going to see how that works. That's about it for changes that I've made to the regime. And now what I want to work on, for the most part in today's episode, is I want to start putting doors on things, because I took a look at deployment since the end of last episode, and I've done a bit of talking about how I want to set certain areas for maximum security, certain areas for minimum security, and certain areas for normal security prisoners, and we've actually done quite a lot in the regime to make that happen. But what we haven't done is kind of like cordoned off different sections of the prison for only those prisoners, and we can do that, but only if we have doors, because if we look over here, there are a bunch of different, like, I guess, selections we can pick from. For example, we got minimum security, medium security. I don't know why it's not normal there, but it's minimum, medium, and maximum security. And for example, I could say that only medium security prisoners are allowed in this room, are allowed to work in the closet here, which might be a good idea because maybe they're less likely to take the bleach or anything. But you'll see that most of our prison falls under one category, so I can't really say only maximum security prisoners are in the shower because the shower doesn't have a door. If we put a door on the shower, like we have got with the workshop or with the canteen or the kitchen, then that would be possible. Also, I did do a little bit of stuff between episodes. That is not supposed to be there, by the way. Right now, we've got like a canteen section in the kitchen. Basically, I was trying to figure out why we have two common rooms. Over here we've got two common rooms for some reason. We should only have one because we do only have the one common room up here. But what I did is I basically deleted all the rooms here to try and get rid of like maybe one or two squares that were still common room. Didn't work whatsoever. For some reason we still have two common rooms, but that's fine, and it doesn't really matter too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting a bunch of doors on things. For example, I want to build this new block down here, this new like prison section, and I want to make that for minimum security prisoners because it's close to the entrance, it's close to a lot of stuff like the armory. I don't want to have a bunch of maximum security prisoners there. And what I think I'm going to do, although I've put like my planning down to make this like one long prison block, what I think I'm going to do is get rid of this and put like a shower down here that's like minimum security only, and then do the same thing over here. I think I'm going to make this normal security. It's the biggest shower. I'll make this normal security only, and then over here I will make this one maximum security only, and what that means is that when we go back into the regime, we can make things happen simultaneously. Like everyone can go for a shower at the same time because everyone will have their own individual shower, and hopefully that's going to help things quite a lot. Maybe we might see a bit of like disturbance in the maximum security section. We might see a bit of a disturbance in the maximum security shower, but that's my plan. So first things first, let me see if I have anywhere near enough money, which I probably don't, by the way, to get this up and running. I might go ahead and take out a loan, but before that, actually, another thing that I did do between episodes is I looked up the grants that we have left, and we don't have a lot of grants left, by the way, in this game to complete. Now, a few of these are actually really easy. So, tool cleanup, it says remove the supply of stolen tools and remove the supply of stolen weapons. I'm fairly certain all we have to do to complete this grant is a shakedown. As soon as we shake down the whole of the prison, I think that will go ahead and tick off both of these boxes. Hopefully. They're going to try and find out where the supply of tools and stuff like that is from. And hopefully once that's done, that'll be fine. As for the other grants, long-term and short-term investment, I thought there'd be like a little tab somewhere, maybe under finance that was like paying to a short-term fund. It turns out that is not the case whatsoever. Basically, all you have to do is if you take out both of these grants, each one will take 5,000 off you. You'll see on the left here it says negative 5,000 advance payment. So we pay them 5,000. And then after some arbitrary length of time, so after like a few days, I think it is for the short-term one, we will get 16,000 back. So we basically make 11,000 by just investing our money. And the same is true for long term. We put in 5,000, we wait a little bit longer, and then we get 16,000 back. So both of those are really easy to do. Of course, cell block D is really easy to do. We just need to get our prisoner capacity up to 200, which should be fine. The grant is done. We did it. The shakedown is done. I'll let him finish up here because I want to find if we've got any escapee attempts, maybe any tunnels or anything like that. But then, of course, the carpentry apprenticeship program is much like the other grants we've had in that vein, where all we have to do is start the carpenter apprenticeship or the carpentry apprenticeship program, which currently nobody is interested in. By the way, we got 3 interested. That's changed since last time I checked. But we now have 3 people. I think we need to have a few more people pass it in order to actually get the grant. And I have learned from my mistakes. Oh no, we need to produce 10 beds, so that could be doable. I was going to say I've learned from my mistakes with the Reform Through Education initiative, because this one is taking absolutely forever. But yeah, I think we can do both of these. I'm going to go ahead and just take out short-term and long-term simultaneously there and kind of leave them, because we're probably not going to worry about any of the other grants in this episode. And hopefully, sometime soon, these 2 will be done. It is almost AM, and I do want to actually take in a few more prisoners. I would like to take in 20, which is a lot of prisoners. But I would like, if possible, to take us up to 100 here. So I'm not too sure if I want so many normal security at this point, especially if we're going to kind of like split our prison up and have like a full area here for minimum security. This is 24 cells, so I kind of want to have at least 24 minimum security prisoners to fill these cells up. And so right now we're getting 4 more, which will take us up to about 20. And so I'm going to change these up to minimum security. Does anyone can change the ratio? Yes, it's up here. So let's take less medium, more minimum, I think. Yeah, less maximum. How many maximum do we have? We've got 17. Again, I think I would kind of like to have 24 of those. And so I might just take no medium security this time around. Take an extra... I don't want to take more than 24 minimum, because that would hurt us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is fine. And then if we make all of those... I don't want too many maximum, though. If we take in too many maximum, things are going to go pretty wrong for us pretty quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll take us up to exactly 24. And 4 more maximum is going to take us up to about 21-ish. We might as well take 3 more maximum, right? Like that. And then also a few less medium. But also, oh my goodness, this is not... There we go. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think that there is going to take us to exactly where we need to be. So I'm going to close that. We're going to take in 20 more prisoners, which is going to give us 24 maximum, 24 minimum, and then the rest will all be normal. Now, that's still a lot of normal, which means there's going to be a lot of people crowding around the shower, which could potentially be an issue, but the other 2 showers should handle just fine with the 24 minimum and maximum, because this shower is more than big enough to hold 24 people, and the one we're going to build here should be fine as well. Cool. So, that's going to happen now. What I want to do before then is, hopefully, get some more stuff up and running. So we did get a nice little influx of cash there, which is cool. So we should be able to go ahead and build this new sector of the prison like so. I keep thinking you can kind of go like up and around. Some things in the game you can go like up and around, you can click and drag, and then other things you just cannot at all click and drag, which is a little weird, but that's fine. We'll do this, and then of course what we'll do is we'll do what we've done all the time, and we will just grab our good old-fashioned clone tool. I don't know, do we get the money back when we do that? Like if I spend that and then cancel it? We don't? What? I mean, that's crazy. So it takes the money off us, but it doesn't give it back when we cancel the job. I always assumed that was the case, so we should be a lot more careful with where we put down our walls if we're going to like accidentally get rid of them, because apparently we are just going to straight up lose some money whenever that happens. But we'll do that. I think the most expensive bit is going to be building this new foundation area. I mean, 4,000 is actually not too bad. Let's do that. It's not going to build a wall there, which is good. We'll build a little bit of a pathway, because I do want to have this kind of come around. I did tweak this a little bit since last episode. Before, I had it come all the way down to the bottom here and then across. But I figured we might as well push it like as close to this river as possible, which creates these nice like areas. Well, not really nice, but these areas here of like unusable land. And what I'm thinking is that we can move this power station over here down to like this area here, because that gives it a nice bit of space to put all the capacitors around and stuff like that. So hopefully that should work out quite nicely. It is almost time for all of our new prisoners to arrive, which is going to put all of our guards into quite a predicament. The game is just auto-saving. We've got 15 guards free, though, so it shouldn't be too bad. There should be about 1 guard per prisoner to be able to take them to their cell, so that should be fine. We do need to make sure that this has some form of door on it, so we can actually assign it as minimum security only. So I'm going to go ahead and put a door right about there. Now... we do run into a bit of an issue. I don't know if it's going to matter too much, but we do run into a bit of an issue to where, like, this is not cornered off, but I don't know if that's going to matter. We might have to put, like, another door here, or at least, like, 2 more staff doors here, or normal doors even, so that we can, like, corner this off as, like, minimum security only. Of course, at that point, we are going to have to make sure this hallway is not minimum security only, because everyone needs to be able to get to the laundry room. Or we could just have minimum security guys do the laundry. I don't know how that's going to work out, like, specifically. But if we go to deployment now, we can set this as minimum security only, which is pretty cool. Now, I don't know how it's going to work if we put doors on here. So let's quickly grab the clone tool. We got 17,000, which is good. And our income just went through the roof when we went up to 100 people, which is lovely. But now, if we were to grab one of these cells, I'm going to go a little higher up because I want to make sure we don't accidentally get one that is a double cell. But if we were to go ahead and do something like this and just clone this a few times, is that going to allow me to corner off this section as minimum security only, or are we going to run into an issue? Because I think we're going to run into an issue, because if we look at, like, this one, for example, if we go to deployment and try and deploy this as minimum security only, it doesn't work. And so I think we're going to have to make the whole thing here minimum security only, which does mean that we're going to have to make this bit minimum security only as well. Now, we've got people coming in. That's good. One thing I do want to do real quick, actually, is get a metal detector onto our door here, because our visitation room is just the prime place for people to try and sneak things in and out, especially contraband that they're not allowed to have in. So we'll leave that like that for now. I think we will definitely just go ahead and make this minimum security then. What I'll do, actually, is I'll put some doors here and here, and then we'll make this not minimum security. I don't know if, like, normal and maximum are allowed to walk through minimum security areas, or if they're just, like, completely banned from that zone. I guess we're going to find out sometime soon. We really need... Is somebody not manning the... Whoa. Is somebody not manning this, like, control server? Is it just not connected? What? Door control system. Come on now. We need someone manning this here. Is that connected? I have no idea. Does it need to go the other way around for this? Is it too far away? Did someone die already? We're 99 prisoners. What happened here? No one died, which I guess is fine. People currently are not able to be assigned to rooms, which again confuses me. Because of the way that we've got 130 cells, and somehow people are not able to find their way into them, which I have no idea how that's happening. But we'll do that. That should be fine. We've got the door here. That's also fine. Hopefully, people will get to their cells. Maximum safe capacity is 131. 3 prisoners are unable to be assigned to cells. Well, I guess as soon as this is done here, we can assign some minimum security guys down here. This has been now made a minimum only zone. If we do run into an issue, we could probably make... I don't know, I was going to say we could try and do some kind of, like, other corridor somewhere, but I don't know if it's going to really work. We can probably move the armory if it, like, becomes a real issue, but it should be fine. So let's go ahead and, I guess, delete this wall here so people can get down to this bottom area, and I'll do the same over here as well. And that should make that a nice big room. We'll then put the walls in for the pathways, and then we'll make that big area there a shower that only the minimum security guys can go in. And then I want to, of course, do a similar thing up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some large jail doors onto all of this stuff. And what I'm thinking for now, at least, is we're going to make this top section here medium security only. So I'm going to put a door there, door here, and a door here. And I think, and actually we're going to also need to put a door here. But what I'm going to do at this point is just put some walls down and put like a normal door right about, if I can grab it, there. And that should allow me to like allocate this whole section here as medium security only. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. We'll go ahead and grab some more large jail doors. We'll put them here and here. Now, I think actually for now what I might do is I might make just this section maximum security, because I don't think it makes much sense to make this maximum. What has gone on here? There are no canteens? Okay, so I had a bit of an issue with the canteens since last episode. If we go to logistics and we go to food distribution, why? You clearly have access to this canteen, right? Can they? Oh, can they not? Yeah, why? Is it because they have to be able to walk to it freely? Is that how that works? Do they? Well, actually, they've gone away. Those notifications have gone away, so I assume that's fine. Let's go back to deployment, and let's see if we can make this medium only. We can. Can we make this maximum only? We can. So now only certain people are going to go into those certain areas there, which is good. 4 prisoners are being unable to be assigned to a cell. I assume that's because maybe we've just moved a bunch of people out of this area and like reshuffled them a little bit. Hopefully that might actually work out in our favor. Maybe, we'll see. What I will do is I will make this area... let's go back to deployment. This area here is also going to be medium security only. And then once we get some doors down on this side, this area is also going to be medium security only. Yeah, like that. Cool. That's, you know, I guess right now we're running low on spaces to house minimum security, right? There, that probably makes sense. So let's grab our clone tool again real quick. Let's grab this. And I want to make sure it's just that, actually. And let's do more of this. So boom, 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 boom. Beautiful. And then, of course, the same on the other side. I wish there was like a click and drag thing with this, but I'm afraid that if I click and drag, it's going to like make a complete mess. I'm actually almost certain that is completely wrong. That it's going to make a complete mess, because what it's probably going to end up doing is trying to put like things in the wall and all kinds of stuff like that. So let's cancel everything in there, and then let's unallocate it as a room. It doesn't need to be a room like that. We are almost very much so out of money, which is not great. We need to put one more cell down, which is like just going to make us completely broke. But hopefully that is fine. Hopefully everything works out here. This guy is clearly not maximum security, or if he is, he's just not wearing red. But yes, I think in the long run, this is going to work out quite nicely. I'm not quite sure. Did they just not give the prisoners to us because we couldn't house them? Because we asked for... Oh, and also we need to turn intake off, because we're going to close intake for now. I'll take a look at it once we've like sorted out the 3 that we have right now and see who we're missing, because we do have the 24, so we turned away one of our maximum. We've got the 24 minimum. We've almost got 24 maximum, and we currently have 51 normal, which is fine. Let's get our pipes up and running here. So we want pipes coming all the way down, all the way up, and that should connect nicely to that, and it should be good. And then we do need power over here as well. So that is a job for our brand new little power station over here, which is very close, like scarily close to not doing too well there. Oh yeah, look, it says here as well. It says we've got 58 hours until we get that 16,000 and 154 hours until we get that. I think until that point, we are going to go ahead and quickly take out a little bit of a loan. Oh, wow, that just went straight up to 25,000. Okay, so it didn't even bother. Like before, it was going up in small increments. Now, when we take out a loan, I guess that's a pretty good thing, actually. It just gives us like a large lump sum that we can work with instead of having to build it up like a little bit at a time. Which is pretty nice. We can pay that all back off once we get these two grants over here. So we're kind of just like taking that a little bit ahead of time. But we are also making a lot more money now, which I like. We might have to put that money back into guards and janitors and stuff like that. But for now, it seems like it might be working okay. We've got the door over there. We do want to make sure that we get this shower up and running, because the showers are kind of one of the main things that I do want to kind of corner off. So we'll put that there. Now, it's going to be a little weird because, again... how are we going to do this? Let's have a look at deployment. Not deployment. Yeah, deployment. So this is all minimum security only right now. I want to make sure that the hallway... we've still got... I don't think it matters at all, because I want to make the hallway not minimum security only. I want to make it just everybody can use this hallway. But because, like I said, these cells are here, we can't do that just yet. So I guess for now, we're just going to leave it as it is. I'm not going to be bothered too much about putting a door onto this shower. Instead... Actually, I should still make that open. Instead, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to rooms, shower. I'm going to make this a nice, big shower. Like so. We probably still have a bunch of shower heads lying around. We do got 9. Again, we could kind of do with making sure that we have 24 of these. So, let's keep track here. That's 9. So, we want to make sure we have 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's go 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't want to put one there, really. Let's put another wall in the middle here. And then once that's built, we will go 18, 19, 20, 21. And then, like, I guess we can do 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. All right, it's a little bit more than we need. But people can choose where they want to take a shower. And then they can always go ahead. And we can add, if we had, like, 2 more people to this bit here, that should be fine as well. Cool. So let's run this down and around. We might have to run a larger pipe down here to make this work. But hopefully that works out okay. And then we also want to make sure that, of course, we get some good old-fashioned, not sprinklers. We want to make sure we get some drains in here as well. We'll probably have to make them quite robust. I don't know if that's going to work. I'll put a few more in, like that and like that. It looks a little weird. I'm not a huge fan of how it looks there. But hopefully that will stop the water flooding out to absolutely everywhere. We do need to make sure that you guys have some power, so let's grab some electrical cable and just, for now, we'll just run this down like so, and that should be fine. That should be able to light up all of this area down here. Still can't house these extra few guys, although we've almost filled up. What? Whoa, what happened down here? Like, what? I don't know if it's like a power situation that we can't house people in these cells yet, or the water's not fixed. But these guys should all be housed. Let's fix that cell real quick. Let's put that there. We want to make sure we have a wall here, and then we need to have a normal door right about there. Cool. Jeez, I have no idea how that happened, but let's take that and just plug it down there. Cool. So, we still have one prisoner who cannot be assigned to a cell. I'm not quite sure who this prisoner is. Now, can we make this minimum security only? We can, and we have. So now, we have a whole area that's minimum security only. I wish we could kind of hover over a certain area here and see how many cells are in it, but I guess we can just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 22 cells for our 23 maximum security guys. I guess, actually one of them's a dormitory though. And so I would assume that we could fit them in. Possibly. We do only have 22 cells, but one of them is a double. So I would assume that that means that we've got 23 spots, right? That is what I would assume, but maybe that's not true. I don't know what we could do to fix that. I guess we could make like these two here maximum, but then that would probably like interfere with other stuff. I don't know who it is who's not being sorted either. I don't know where he is. If I could get like something sent to me that says, Isaac, this we need more minimum security, that would be great. Where is the largest or the nearest large pipe? It's over here. Let's run this down to there, and hopefully that will provide maybe enough for all of these here. That hopefully will be the case. So I'm assuming he is maximum security because, well, is this guy maximum? I also have no idea. Yeah, he's maximum security. So why is he over here if we have set this to be a medium security only zone? That's a little weird. Now, one thing I do want to do is I want to make all of this area unblocked, but before we can do that, we do need to make sure that this room, the guard room, is, of course, staff only. So let's go back over to Objects, let's grab a staff door and stick it right about there, and then put down some more walls, because I did have an issue where I tried to do that, and then suddenly the security room kind of stopped working because everyone was allowed in. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen. Let's speed things up a little bit here, and then we need to work on, of course, these new shower regulations that we're going to put in place. So for that, what I think we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and dismantle all of these drains. And also, why is there a shower head right there? Hopefully, it's going to dismantle both. That's fine. We're going to dismantle that. And we're going to put a wall here. I'm careful. I'm cautious about putting like too many walls down or too many doors, because I don't want to, again, have people like cramped up trying to squeeze through. So I'm not 100% sure I'm going to do this. But we'll put down that line of drains right again. And then for now, what we'll do is, let's have a look. I think we're just going to put normal doors on. And I feel like I should put multiple normal doors, or maybe like multiple double doors, just to kind of make things a little bit easier on people. What's the middle there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It doesn't really have a middle, so I guess like there. That should work fine. It doesn't have a double middle, I should say. So let's try doing this. And let's see how that works, because then we're going to be able to assign this to medium security only. I'm a little dubious about doing this one just yet, because I do want to redo this once we've got all these people out of solitary, because we still have a ton of people who are in solitary for, like, loads of time. Like, this guy's got 39 more hours in. This guy's got another 40 hours. Over here, we've probably got similar people. He's got another 25 hours. He's got another 16 hours. People have got a lot of time left in solitary confinement, which is not particularly great. So I don't want to do those just yet. Instead, I want to make sure that the two that we have, we can deploy safely. So I want to make sure you're there and you're there. Cool. Why do you guys... Oh, I know why you guys don't have any water, and it's because I didn't give you any. That is not right. I want it there, there, and I guess like there. Cool. All right, so now that should work fine. So let me, you know what? Let's do a little regime swap. We're going to change it. We're going to give everybody the same amount of sleep. We're going to put everyone to sleep at the exact same time. It's going to be 11 p.m. So everyone's going to go to sleep at 11, and they're going to wake up at 8. And then we're all going to take a shower right away, and we're going to test this like new system that we've put in place. Everyone's going to take a shower straight away, and then I still kind of want to stagger the eating a little bit, because of course right now we only have... Oh, I've gone messed it up, haven't I? I've messed it up completely. So I still want to make sure that everyone has different eat times. So we're going to set it up like that. And then everyone's going to eat. And then I kind of want people to have yard time after they eat. Like so. We're going to have to redo this. We're going to have to redo this. Let me quickly just, like, clear it a little bit. Because I don't have to, like, mess with too much here. We're going to clear it like this. I don't know if there's too much point to giving people a shower time before they sleep, and so I think we'll just give them free time before they sleep, and only 1 hour of shower in the morning. I assume they can shower whenever they like, although I'm not 100% sure on that. So we'll stagger that eat time. Everyone will get yard time after they eat, and then we'll give them... Do we want to give them work directly after yard time? You know what? I think we'll give them free time after yard time, and then we'll give them the 3-hour work block. Staggered like this, because again, we want to make sure... I kind of want to make sure no one's working at the same time. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we're going to do it for now and see how it works. And if it doesn't work out, we can change it later. So you are eating at 9, 10, 11. Let's see. We'll give you lunch at, I guess, 3. And then eat again at, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to eat again there. That seems like a long gap, but yeah, 1, 2, and then I guess we just stagger it. But we can't stagger that there because that doesn't really work. So I guess you're going to eat before, and then you're going to eat then? Or maybe just then? That seems to work. That way everyone's eating lunch at a different time. These guys have got a very short gap between the meals there, but that's fine. And then what we'll do for this one is we'll have these guys eat again here. I guess here and here is the place we're going to do it. I guess so. That's the way the layout is going to be for that. Yard time. We'll give everyone more yard time after they eat again. These guys, I guess, are just going to have to wait and have yard time there. And then, again, we'll do, like, a little bit. Do I want yard time or just free time? I think I'll just give them free time. You can have yard time there. Sure. Sure, why not? We'll see how that works out. I have no idea if this is going to play out nicely. Mostly, I want to check to see if my new shower orientation works the way I've planned. So, you know, as everyone wakes up at 8 a.m. here in like a few minutes, what's going to happen is hopefully everyone in this minimum security block is just going to go down and shower in their minimum security area. Everyone in maximum security, they're going to walk out, probably down this way, or maybe, yeah, because I don't think they'll walk through here again, but they'll probably walk down here, walk around, go into the shower, and everyone in medium security will hopefully just walk out and into here. That could be a bit of a mess, because there's a lot of medium security guys. I don't know if this shower can hold 50 people, but we'll see. If it can't, we can always put down some more space lines and stuff like that. But we'll see. We will see. And you know what I'm going to do? Real quick, just to try and get rid of that flashing, like, input sign thing here. Because we've got one prisoner who can't be sorted. I'm going to put the door there. I'm going to put a door there. And I'm going to make this area here maximum security only. And see if that actually works. If it does, then I know the problem. If it doesn't, then I need to find the problem somewhere else. It is AM time now. So let's put that as maximum security only. And hopefully he can get placed into a cell. Someone died already? Oh, it's on the way out of maximum. Riot? People are rioting? People have died? What? Why? Oh, jeez. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, well, I mean, other than that, the minimum security guys are doing fine. The non-minimum security guys seem to be doing, the medium security guys seem to be doing fine. Some medium guys have gone to the maximum shower, which I guess is allowed because it's not maximum only. But a lot of our maximum guys are unconscious, which is not great. We also had some people die. And so what I think we're going to have to do is we're going to have an armed guard patrol maximum, right? Like, I don't want to have to do it, but we're going to have an armed guard patrol maximum. Because it's just not going to work otherwise. Like, that's not going to help our... And we also need to hire a new armed guard by the looks of things. It's not going to help our suppression stat at all. But it looks like it's kind of necessary if we're going to have people rioting first thing in the morning when they get out of their cell. We still can't house a prison, even though 2 people died. Which is real surprising. How many... Do we have the right amount of cells here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 18, 27. So we've got more than enough minimum security cells. Easily. Do we have enough normal security cells? We should easily, because most of our 150 are normal security. Like, all of these and all of these are all normal security. So that should be fine. This is just horrible. Oh, my goodness. We've even got a CCTV camera right here. I mean, it's a horrible place for a CCTV camera, but we still got one. You know what? I feel like we also need to have a guard in this shower here, unfortunately. Just a normal guard, that is. That should be fine. But I feel like we need to put one of our guards into there to see what's going on. That's probably going to be a bunch more people into solitary now for like a pretty substantial amount of time. And we need to, I think we need like a solitary block. I feel like we don't have enough solitary space right now because we just had an attack with like a bunch of maximum security guys and we don't have the solitary confinement space to house them all. Which is a bit of a shame. Everyone in the minimum security sector is just playing in this yard over here. Or just being active in this yard over here. I don't want to say playing. It's just in this yard over there. But geez, yeah, okay, well, hopefully that goes away. How is the... Oh my goodness! How is this all so bad? How is hygiene so bad? Are my showers not sufficient? Is exercise not sufficient? Do we need another shower during the day? Does everyone need to take like a lunchtime shower break? Is this something I need to implement? What time is it? It's almost noon. You know what? Everyone's getting another shower during the day. You guys are going to get a shower at 1 p.m. You guys are also going to shower at 1 p.m. You guys can't shower at 1 p.m., so you're going to shower at 5 p.m. Everyone is getting a second shower at lunchtime. I don't know why you need one, but we're going to force you to have one because I'm fairly certain the only thing that affects hygiene is the shower. I don't think it has anything to do with the toilets that we have. I think it has to do with bladder, and I can't think of anything else. It could be to do with laundry. Actually, that could be a big thing to do with laundry. Let me check people real quick. Suppressed. It says hygiene. One thing I did notice that I haven't actually addressed yet is that we didn't hire anyone to do the laundry job. I'm going to get 20 people working on laundry. That could actually be, now that I think about it, a really big thing that's stopping our hygiene. It could all be to do with laundry. Now, it seems like right now we only have minimum security people working here. But that could just be like the only people who are allowed to work here because they're the only people who are allowed to walk through. But that could be a really big thing that was stopping us with hygiene. As for family, I'm thinking about making a mailroom next episode. We'll come back, we'll try and set up a mailroom. We're probably going to have to expand a little bit to make that happen. But if we could set up a mailroom, apparently that lowers the family section. Recreation, I don't know what to fix. Like, we've got the common room. Actually, now that we have doors on the security room, I think we can make this all just open game. So anyone, it's just open. Anyone can go there, and hopefully that will result in more people going to the common room now they know it's unlocked, possibly. People are just chilling out in the shower here like, hey, I don't need a shower. I had one like an hour ago. Are these permanently unlocked? Oh, I guess that is something we could do, though. Like, even though we've sectioned off these areas, like, this here, we could have this just, like, locked open so that we don't have that, like, congestion of people at the bottom here, which is probably what caused our riot this morning. So, we'll see how that works. We'll see if hygiene goes down through laundry. I don't want to have bang up. We can turn that off real quick. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, as always, be sure to hit that like button. It really does help out a lot. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys next time.